and happy what's today? Friday. Happy Friday. Okay, so if you are in the process of healing after divorce, you just got divorced, or you may have been divorced for a while, but you're still going through your healing process. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to use Cancer energy. We are in the season of Cancer. So, I'm going to be talking about how to use this energy in order to accelerate your healing journey. Okay. And so, if you are new to me, to my page, to any of my content on social media land, my name is Kay Catrice. I am the Natal Chart Navigator, and I help open minded, ambitious, intuitive, inside, beautiful inside and out women to rebuild their lives after divorce using their natal charts. Okay. And hold on a minute, y'all, because I'm looking for my time here real quick. Up, bam, got it. Okay. All right. So let's jump into talking about today how to heal and celebrate your healing using Cancer energy. Okay. And so we are the sun has shifted into the sign of Cancer on the 21st. And so Cancer energy, fourth sign in the zodiac, okay, and it is ruled by the crab, okay. And so Cancer energy is an energy that is sensitive and domestic, um, feminine, maternal, compassionate, caretaking, romantic, and creative, okay. It is ruled by the moon, and the moon governs our emotions. And then um, also the symbol is the crab. It's symbolized by the crab, okay? And so it has outer shell and vulnerable underside, okay? And so Cancer energy, this is an energy that it is water energy. Water energy is all about the emotions, okay? And it's also a cardinal energy. And cardinal energies are energies that are initiators, okay? It's an initiation energy, okay? Now, some negative themes of Cancer energy can be gossipy, clicky, you can be very isolated, passive aggressive, hypersensitive, sensitive, and overly competitive. Okay. And so while we are under this Cancer influence, emotions and intuition overrule logic and intellect. Okay. And so when you talk about healing, first of all, healing looks different for everybody. Okay. What is healing for one person is not the same for somebody else. Okay. And so the way that you can focus in and harness in on this energy is to be very, very compassionate, give yourself a lot of grace, and know that healing is not linear, and that you may be fine today and then not so fine tomorrow. You might be fine for a few days and not so fine. It's all in your healing journey. It's all in the process. And so you want to be very compassionate um, with yourself. Okay. Now, depending upon where you have um, Cancer in your natal chart, okay, this is where you really want to tap into this energy because it's going to help within your healing. And it doesn't matter where Cancer is in your energy, in your natal chart, because every house in the natal chart is a different area of life, but they all have an effect on you. Every energy, all 12 of the energies have an effect on you. And so it really doesn't matter where you have Cancer energy at. So I have it in my natal chart. I have it in the 12th house. Okay. 12th house is the house of, is what I call one of the hidden houses. Okay. And 12th house is the house of the subconscious. Okay. And so it's also like places where things are hidden. Things are hidden. So spirituality is also where you can be delusioned, okay? But it is also where you can really tap into your intuition, um, tap into your intuition, okay? So one of the things that you can do with Cancer energy, because it is such an intuitive and water energy, is baths. Taking baths are something that can really accelerate your healing, because water water is very powerful. Okay, you can sit in the bathtub and you can speak affirmations to yourself. And so that water is continuously, you're speaking affirmations into the water, and the water is, you're in the water, okay? And so water has a vibration, okay? Because water is fluid, what it, like when you have water and you put it in a container. However that container is shaped, the water will take that shape, okay? And so you can, while you're in the bathtub, you can sit in the bathtub and you can speak positive affirmations to yourself. You can say loving things to yourself. One of the things that I did um, during my healing, my process started before I actually got divorced. Um, but one of the things that I would do in the shower is I would speak to myself, and I would tell myself, I'm getting a divorce. This was me when I had started really coming to the conclusion of, okay, I'm divorced. I don't want to do this anymore. I would get in the shower and I would always have conversations, and I would talk about how I'm going to move forward. I'm going to talk about how beautiful my life is going to be. I would talk about how I am removing myself from the marriage so that I can be available for somebody who is going to love me the way that I want to be loved. Okay. And so I just constantly, I even spoke the date that I wanted my divorce to be, which was April 21st. Okay. And when I got the letter from the courts, now mind you, I started doing this back in 2017. Okay. And so when I got the letter from the courts of being divorced, the date on the letter for the divorce hearing, the date on there was 4/21/21. Okay. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really did manifest this. And I used to say that, talk about, and my divorce date is going to be 21/20. Well, I didn't know the year. I just kept saying 4/21, right? The date 4/21, because that was the day that me and my ex became official, right? Um, we officially started dating exclusively. And so I be on that date because I felt that date was like complete. That's when we started and that's when we ended, and it's over, right? And I actually manifested that. Okay, you can use water for manifestation. You can put water in a glass and speak positive things into the water, and it gets that vibration, and then you drink the water. Okay, that is very powerful. Water is very powerful. Now, if you have not gotten a copy of the framework, it's absolutely free. I have the link. It is now added to my link tree, and so you can click the link in the comments, up here in the comments, and it's absolutely free, because how I teach, what I show you, the framework, that framework is exactly what I did in order to use my natal chart to navigate my life and to rebuild my life. And I still do that exact same thing now. Okay. And so, and if you are brand new to astrology, if you're new to me, brand new to astrology, go to my YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube channel, Understanding Your University. Um, go to the digital library. All of the videos that are ever uploaded to the channel is be in the digital library, the comprehensive library. Okay. And um, so with this energy, also Cancer energy is very nurturing. So this is a season where you want to really be intentional about being very nurturing to yourself, giving yourself the love and the care that you did not receive in your marriage. Okay. If you, we also have Venus in Leo, and it has actually stationed to go retrograde. Okay. And so when a planet goes retrograde, that means that from our perspective here on Earth, like it's spinning backwards. Okay. But what the energies is really doing is giving us a chance to do re-over. Okay. Now, Venus is the planet of love and beauty and money. Okay. But in this instance, normally when Venus goes retrograde, it's like, oh, they talk about don't get back with the ex, or don't focus on the ex, or, all of that. But with this particular one, you're going to need to focus more on you. Okay. This Venus retrograde in the sign of Leo is going to be a retrograde where you want to focus on you. You want to focus on your glow up. You want to focus on you being the shining star in your life. Okay. And so Cancer energy is also, like I said earlier, a cardinal energy, meaning, and cardinal energies are energies that start a season. Okay, so we just had the summer solstice on the 21st. Okay, and so, and that was also the day that the sun moved into Cancer. Okay, so this is the start of summer, and so Cancer energy is very it's an initiation energy, and so this is a good time to be focused on your healing, because the activities that you do during Cancer season, then you build upon that in season coming up, and then in Virgo season as well. Okay, because Virgo season wraps up the summer. It wraps up the summer season. Okay, and so really make some really headway with this. Okay, so use water. Water is going to be your friend whenever the sun is in the sign of Cancer, or any Pisces or Scorpio, any water energy. You want to really tap into water, because water is fluid. It represents your emotions, because emotions are fluid. Okay, and so you want to get with water, be one with water, drink a lot of water, take as many showers as you want, as necessary. I used to take a lot of showers just because the bathroom was where I could go. I'm a mom. So, and you moms know the bathroom or our car is normally where we retreat to in order to get, that solitude time. Even if it's only for 5 to 10 minutes while you're using the bathroom, that 10 minutes is like heaven on earth when you are a mother. Okay. And so, but take as many baths as you need to a body of water, get in a lake or river, or go to, get in water, have fun with water, like just immerse yourself in water. But as you're in the water, use the fluidity of the water to speak affirmations, speak how you want to feel. Tell yourself how beautiful you are. Incorporate that Venus and Leo energy. Venus and Leo energy. Leo is a fiery energy. It is okay, and so revolves around the sun in the universe. And so use this time during Cancer season to revolve everything around you. If you need to, be isolated, as to where you only talk to certain people or you're only around certain people during this time, that's okay, because you really want to focus on you and your healing, okay? Because by the time Libra season comes in the fall, you'll be done made so much progress, okay? Libra season is all about partnership, okay? And not saying that you are going to want to go be with somebody. That's not what I'm saying. But Libra energy is another cardinal energy. And so the healing that you are working on now, by the time Libra season comes, you're going to be way ahead of where you in your healing journey than if you just sit on your laurels and kind of do nothing, okay, during this season, okay? So you really want to take advantage of this Cancer energy, okay? Cancer, now everybody's opinion is different, but in my opinion, Cancer energy is probably the most moody um, of the energies because it is ruled by the moon, okay? And so you definitely want to to pay attention to your moods. Now, because Cancer energy also rules the stomach in medical astrology, Cancer energy rules the stomach. You definitely want to go with your gut in this season. If there's people that, if your gut is telling you not to be around certain people, you don't need to be around those people because they're not good for you and something's telling you, I better not go. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is going to be heightened during Cancer season. And so you definitely want to follow your intuition. Oh, what's going on? Looks like one of your streams is having connection issues. Okay. All right. So, yes, you definitely want to follow your intuition in this Cancer season. Okay. All right. And so, if you haven't gotten, that's what I have for you today. If you haven't gotten your free framework, go ahead and get your framework. You definitely want to get the framework. Now you want to, when you get the framework, it's broken down into 3 chapters. First chapter is your natal placements. You want to go in, see where you have Cancer at, okay, in your natal chart. And if you have any placements in the sign of Cancer, you definitely want to look and see what placements are there, how the energy is expressed in that. Okay, so like say you have your Mars in the sign of Cancer. Okay, you are you're going to use your intuition before you take any action. You also are not going to be somebody that's quick to action. You're going to be somebody that kind of watches and feels things out before you take action, versus somebody who has their Mars in Sagittarius, which is fire energy. They just going to take action and then they're going to think about it later. Okay. So you really want to get to know your natal placements, get to know where do you have Cancer in your natal chart. Do you have any placements in Cancer? Okay. And then study on how you can utilize those placements to help you to accelerate your healing, as well as the other things that I talked about earlier in the live. Okay. All right. And so if you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so by clicking the link. You can click the link and you can get your framework, your free framework, and you can all of my services that I do. You can book, choose whatever service you would like to choose, and then go ahead and book. Now, if you're doing the readings, the natal reading or the career reading, those are recorded readings. Those are not live readings. They're recorded, but all of the other readings are live readings. Okay. All right. And so this ends today's live, but remember, possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, then you can definitely hold it in your hand And that should make you smile because you really do create your own reality. Have a good one. End stream. There we go.